some can be, immigrants, some are born here, whether it is their social economic situation, anything, all these there, it's not possible to actually pinpoint anything regarding that, except the fact that they were women, and they were also, one of the key thing is they were women trying to escape a violent relationship. So that's one of the very important thing to know, is that the most important, but also the most dangerous time for a woman to that she can be killed, is when she is actually trying to leave. So for me, also something that is really also always hitting very deeply is when people say, well, why wasn't she trying to leave, or why was she staying in this abusive relationship? Well, it actually is because this is the most risky time for her to have that she can be killed. She is absolutely, and of course they know this. These women, they know, they've tried to leave. They know that they've had threats from their partner and their ex-partners, and this is why they're staying, because they know they'll be killed. There's always two opportunities here. It's the prevention and the afterwards. So the prevention is that we absolutely need to have education, whether it starts in primary school, high school. We need to teach young boys that girls are their equals, and they don't have, they can't decide whether their girlfriend, if she wants to do something that they don't want, well, it's her life, and she is equally as important, and her decisions are equally as important as theirs. So they don't have this reach over her. So that's, for me, one of the most important things that we have to teach young kids, and it starts so young. So we really need to focus on that. But then afterwards, if it's too late and it's already ingrained in this man's brain, and he wants his girlfriend to stay with him and be there, she needs to have the opportunity to find shelter somewhere, and we absolutely need more shelters. That is something that the governments need to put more money towards. It's, women are turned back from when they go to shelters because there's no more room, there's no room left for them. And so it's whether they end up on the streets or they go back to violence. So the more we hear about it, the more we see how much there is this violence present in our societies. And just, even just in Quebec, I mean, I saw that, in 2025, it just came out that there had been 16 femicides, which in itself is an incredibly big number, but it's nothing compared to just the calls of domestic violence. The SPVM had, I think, in the thousands of calls for domestic violence. And so these are women's lives every day, that these women are living through this violence, and their children as well, if they have them. They're living in this violence all the time that we don't hear about. So